Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on the #1 team in the land, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Agnew. And they got him for the sack.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bulls offense has the ball for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't.
All kinds of running room. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Bulls are marching down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, him and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
At the 45, on his way. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Agnew. Finds his man down the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try to pop the draw. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
He's brought down at the 21-yard.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. But a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Hurley. Stumbled to the ground.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Gets it out quickly. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Knocked down for the tackle.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Agnew. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. The quick out. Across the 25, he's got room. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Into the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Makes his connection. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 20, he's got space. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Snap it to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Agnew. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. This time he's got it. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Grabbed in the middle, it's Casey. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Casey.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Buffalo, 28, Michigan State.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. He's got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, looking to throw. They're working that left side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Going to the running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll immediately call timeout. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Let's go.
Little touch pass to the receiver. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Off-play action on first down. Looking deep. Pulls it in on the right. Oh, look out. Touchdown Bulls. And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Keeps the legs moving. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Spartans are rolling down the field.
And that's good enough for a
They move the tight end all over. They're getting this guy lathered up. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Agnew. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. Direct snap. Smashes through.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He finds his man.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grab near the marker. It's Hurley. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the route is on. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point.
end zone.
A bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Agnew. Firing to the right, complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the tackler. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football, so the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the 8th? We'll see as we start the 4th. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Quick handoff. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Bulls will call on their punt team.
Punt formation to kick it away.
He'll bring it back. The ball pops out on the return. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Going up top on first down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Wade. Finds his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The offense lining up for a first down play. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get into him, let him do the rest.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. And the Bulls are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the punishment has been extended. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Buffalo, 49, Michigan State.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating, because you think you might get points, and then...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Wade. Pocket starts to collapse. Got his man. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Terrell. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. He's got his man. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He's tackled.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
By the receiver.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
21-yard line. First down.
He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got...
Deep shot for the end zone. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant